only really emphasizes how the U.S. is not joking around and really try to come up on top on the 3x3 world.
This game features 3 of the top 4 scorers in the tournament. Paula Carrasco averaging 8 points per game. Camille Zimmerman for the U.S. averaging 7 points per game. And we are underway.
And we saw that. Go ahead, Greg.
Again, if you're unfamiliar with the 3x3 rules, 10-minute games, first team to 21 wins. If the teams are tied after 10 minutes, we go to overtime. There is no clock in overtime. The first team to score 2 points in OT wins the game. You don't have to win by 2, but you have to score 2 points in overtime to win. Coin flip determines who gets the initial possession of the game. The winner of the toss can elect to take the ball first, or they can defer to overtime in the event it goes that far. Our officials for this matchup, Kayla Dawson and Maria Olivieri. As Nalissa Smith gives the U.S. their first point of the game and the first lead. Nice feed underneath. Right hand lay-in is up and good for Anahi Moran. Zimmerman misses in close. Gets it back to Smith off the square and in. And it's 2-1 USA. And this game's picking up where we left off yesterday, Victor. A lot of frenetic energy early. They're not taking any time to get themselves warmed up.
No, they're not. They're ready to go.
Sweat going over on the practice court.
On the practice court, and then they brought that over here. And what's happening, Craig, is that the U.S. is really overplaying the passing lanes. We see them being super aggressive, try to get the ball away from Carrasco because they know she's one of the top scorers in the tournament, like you mentioned. So the USA right now overplaying the passing lanes, which has given Chile twice now backdoor opportunities.
Lexi Hull scores the free throw, and it's 3-2 Team USA. Hull with the steal. Here comes Zimmerman, gives it back to Smith, and then on the give and go, Zimmerman got it back, and USA has doubled up Chile 4-2.
Ran a three-man weave up top, and then Zimmerman, after she gave the handoff, kept going towards the basket, and a beautiful find from Lexi to find Zimmer down low.
Abuyeres launches the 2, and that is good. Chile ties it up at 4.
And Catalina Abuyeres, along with Carrasco, they are the X factors here for this Chile team. You see, she's got that size, so she can defend, and we saw a bunch of time yesterday Chile playing through her. So if Catalina Abuyeres can get going here, Chile might have a chance.
Lexi Hull driving past Paula Carrasco. USA now with the 5-4 lead. Carrasco into the paint. And Paula Carrasco whistled for the travel.
Yeah, she was looking for the pass inside, and all of a sudden she had to meet the tree over there and the Silas Smith, and then she just forced the error with the turnover.
Pull up by Camille Zimmerman in the paint, no good. That 2 was wide right for Ada Bernal. There's Lexi Hull beating Smith underneath. Smith, a little up and down there. Nice defense by Nahi Moran.
Interesting call. They're not going to call here a jump ball in this case. They let them play, which means the the travel came on top. So did not call the jump ball, and the Chile's going to get the ball back after travel.
Carrasco loses her footing. See a couple players slip early on.
And here a little bit perhaps.
Miami humidity on the court.
The USA there and Lexi Hull. The Chile only had 1 second on the shot clock. Had she backed off, it would have been a desperation shot, but rather it was a blocking foul.
Now a whistle away from the ball. Again, the venue here is covered, but it is still open to the elements as Veronica Burton misses the left-hand layup. Step back two-pointer is up and good. Anahi Moran ties it up at 5. So if it rains in Miami, the court won't get wet, but it is subject to, of course, the heat, the wind. We see those flags in the background not moving at all right now, but over the course of the past 2 days, we've seen those flags fluttering in the background there behind the backboard between the main court and the practice court. Moran pulls up, won't go, but a foul called.
And Chile with a great start. They're playing really well, efficient basketball game. They're getting to their spots, they're getting the quality looks, and really making it hard for the U.S. right here, 5-5. Because, like you said, it can get, these is outdoor court. Even though we do have a roof, you know, it can get. In Miami, there is only 4 seasons, as we know. It's either summer or still summer, or we're still back summer and almost summer. So it's going to get hot over there, and we know that. And Chile hot right now against the USA.
Beautiful downtown Miami, just outside FTX Arena on the AT&T East Plaza main court. Just a tremendous, perfect venue for this competition. And going to the free throw line, Anahi Moran. Moran gives Chile their first lead at 6-5. Zimmerman off the glass and in. She ties it back up. Moran launches the 2. No good. Rebound to Hull. Hull clears it. Now Zimmerman. Back to Hull on the drive. It's Bernal turned the wrong way. Goes to the glass and lays it in. And Hull will go to the free throw line to try to complete the 2-point play.
Wrong way indeed. She attacked the off foot. She attacked the back part of Bernal, and then she just didn't have enough to come back and recover. And you want to avoid those touch fouls and give an extra point to the opposing team.
Hull can't connect on the free throw, so it stays 7-6. 6:28 to play. High-scoring game so far. Zimmerman. Now Team USA with the 2-point lead.
So second time the U.S. runs that play, Craig, on Zimmerman after she gives a handoff. Chile's switching because they recognize it is a 3-man weave on top, but then they're not following the roller, so Zimmerman already got 2 quick buckets on that dribble handoff slip.
And the problem is, even if they do follow, as the 2-pointer was no good, and the foul called on Abuyeres. Even if they do follow, Team USA is just so tall. Abuyeres, the tallest Chilean defender at 6'1", but nobody else taller than 5'9" for Chile, and so Team USA has a big advantage throwing those passes over the defender as the offensive player rolls toward the bucket.
You're absolutely right, Craig. Chile right now really have to put a lot of effort, you know, be efficient, have good technique, because they are outmatched physically. As we can see, the United States with players that can play multiple positions, pass the ball above the defender's shoulders, able to get to the rim. So, yeah, Chile does have a situation to deal with, and perhaps go back to what got you started in this game, which is take care of the ball right here. Don't have to force any issues, and hopefully on defense you can keep your player in front of you.
Long jumper does not go, and Zimmerman's got it. Pass a little too tall that time for the 6'2" Zimmerman, and Chile takes possession. Big hello to everyone watching on the basketball channel on YouTube, youtube.com/FIBA 3x3. First game of the day, quarterfinal matchup between USA and Chile as Paula Carrasco goes to the bank on Sunday, ties it up at 8. How about this, Victor?
Banks up on Sunday in Miami. We saw it working on the weekend. Yes, a couple of bank shots. And since we're giving hellos and shout outs, I just saw their USA basketball CEOs. We get a good shot of him over there front row, far right with the red shirt, Mr. Jim Tooley, USA basketball extraordinaire, a man that just does all the work behind the scenes. And I bet you he's a proud man right now watching the USA 3x3 team, women's team, just bring on the level of competition to a different level.
Second free throw was good, and USA takes the 1-point lead. And now Paula Carrasco will go to the free throw line off of the foul on Smith. Coming up on the halfway point of this game, at least as far as the clock is concerned. Remember, 10-minute games. Carrasco cannot complete the free throw. 10-minute games unless one team reaches 21. Our next game after this one will be another women's quarterfinal between the Dominican Republic and Canada. A three-pointer short. Smith tracks down the rebound along the baseline. Outside to Hull. Now back into Smith. Smith gets the friendly roll, and USA up again at 10-8. Carrasco bottled up along the sideline, getting it out to Abuyeres. She launches the 2. Not sure if Burton got a hand on that, but now an offensive foul called against Melissa Smith.
Extension of the arm. They're fighting for position down low. You see right there, and Carrasco too with a good job selling that foul. But that's what you want to do when you're outmatched, Craig, down low. You have got to front and force that lob pass to the other side. So the USA defense really starting to pay off, and we saw Chile had a great start, but now facing some challenges because obviously the intense defense of the US, the ability to switch, has really put on some pressure for Chile. Yeah, everything now out in the perimeter. As we can see, Chile having a hard time getting things, getting action or situations going to the basket. So that's when you get back to execution, as they do right here, left side pick and roll. And Carrasco able to finish that strong. Good job there.
Yeah, the pretty drive gets Chile back to within 2, but Lexi Hull answers. 12-9. Scoop reverse won't go. And now Zimmerman trying to take advantage of the much smaller Carrasco. Lexi Hull misses the 2-point attempt. And a shot clock violation. Great defense by Chile that time. Moran. Gutierrez working on Zimmerman. Pops from 10, no good. Gets the rebound. First 12 for Chile. Carrasco drives baseline on Smith. Tries to feed Abuyeres. Abuyeres finally gets it. Launches the long deuce, hits the side of the backboard as the shot clock expires, and it's going to be Team USA ball, and Chile takes timeout. We're so glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world, for the final day of competition at the 2022 FIBA 3x3 AmeriCup Championship Tournament. Live from downtown Miami. Full day of action today. First of 16 games. Our next contest coming up immediately following this one. Dominican Republic and Canada. And then our first men's game of the day, Team USA and Mexico.
So with 3:04 left in this game here, Craig, if I'm Chile, knowing that I'm outmatched, I might go here for a situation where I'm going to take some twos to try to, hopefully I make it put some pressure, because if I keep exchanging baskets on the 1 points, we could be in a situation. So knowing that you got nothing to lose, there's no risk, the pressure is all on the other side, on the U.S., I would perhaps, try to create a situation where I'm going to take the 2-point shots and try to get a lead in this game.
Smith to the free throw line, the number 2 overall pick in the 2022 WNBA draft.
And it's really important,
3 of the
Craig,
top
that
7 of the 22 NBA draft.
They are
Burton,
stacked
Hull,
up.
and Smith, on this Team USA team.
And you see how important it is for you to defend, because both teams have defended with a lot of intensity. We see right here the U.S. all the way in Chile's grill. But what happens is they're playing defense without fouling. So quickly enough, Chile was doing the same, but they already have the 18 fouls. So good job from the U.S. of playing aggressive defense within the technique and not fouling. That is crucial that, you do that at this level.
Shot clock violation on Chile, and it's Team USA ball, 14-9 with 2:38 to play. Smith over to Hull, now into Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets past Bernal, and the second effort goes in, and now Team USA starting to pull away. 2 by Carrasco, misses wide right. And here's Moran. Scoop left hand, no. And Chile starting to get a little frustrated. Abuyeras, nice position on the rebound. Carrasco, Abuyeras was not expecting that ball. Now Carrasco with the defender on the floor is driving to the bucket. Smith closed, tried to get it to Abuyeras. And Chile turns it over. 2 minutes to play.
By Smith in defending 2-defender 2-on-1 situation. Chile that time just a miscommunication on that bounce pass. Important, very important offense that they could not finish up on.
Beautiful defense by Catalina Abuyeras on the drive by Hull. Now the 2 is up and good. Ada Bernal scores from long range, and Chile not out of this one just yet, Victor. It's 15-11. Just over a minute and a half to play.
Not out of this one, and I'll tell you what, she might have a case. There was some extra contact on that shot. We saw her hands finishing up towards the left because of the contact. Anyhow, not called, so you got to play next possession. And here, let's see, Zimmerman just with a good job selling that screen. But Chile not out yet. 4-point game, 1:33 to go. Plenty of time for both squads here.
Zimmerman hits the second, and it's 16-11. 90 seconds to play. Lob inside, pass denied by Hull. Out of bounds, and Chile retains possession, but they will not get the shot off. Too bad for them, because that would have gone in, or it did go in, it would have counted. Burton misses the shot. Chile clears. Now back up top to Moran. She launches the 2. Just right. Rebound Smith. Coming up on 1 minute to play and a 5-point USA lead. Back outside to Smith. Spinning move into the lane. Great defense there by Paula Carrasco. Carrasco around the screen. Now the drive. Little backhand pass. Long 2. A little too long. Nice awareness by Smith and Zimmerman to get it cleared and get it back under. And now Team USA pulling away 17-11, 33 seconds to play. Pass inside. Easy right hand scoop there for Burton. And now USA trying to close out Chile, leading 18-11.
18-11, Craig, you know, and hats off to Chile. They started out exactly how you would expect, competing, giving really no attention about who's favored or who's not. However, as the game progressed, the U.S. just has too many skilled players, tall player, athletic that can switch. They're really good passers, an unselfish team. So just too much for Chile to handle, but give a heads off to them. They really played their hearts out here in this quarterfinal.
Great defense by Abuyeris there on the shot by Smith. Now out to Moran as the clock expires, and Team USA will roll into the semis with an 18-11 win over Chile.